What up? What up? What
Hello,
up?
hello.
Good evening to the fine ladies and gentlemen
Hi.
listening to our podcast. Good evening. Welcome to
Good
Randomly Asked
evening.
Questions, where hashtag
Hi.
everything is valid. What up? What up? How you guys doing?
Hi.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's kind of cold.
I'm
It's
a
a very
bit
cold night.
tired.
Is it cold? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
cold?
pretty.
It's kind of cold. It's kind of cold. It's been
It's a
raining.
soft night.
Soft night. It's a very cuddly night. Oof. So, what
Yeah,
up? Good evening to everyone who are listening to us right now. We are your hosts. I am Rap Duran of UPD.
I'm Mikey.
I'm just Quinito.
And again, we welcome you into another fun filled and random stuff filled episode of Randomly Asked Questions where everything is valid. What up? What up?
Ring, ring. How was your week, guys?
Very tiring week. Lot of stuff. Busy. Busy as
Yeah,
bee.
same.
I need some healing camping after.
Boy,
Kidding what?
I need some healing camping.
boy,
Oh,
Need to
Oh,
go outside. Get some fresh air. See the sky.
yeah,
See the
dude.
blue sky.
I miss the world.
I miss the world. Woohoo.
Yeah, my was pretty. It was a pretty busy week run for me, no.
Yeah, dude.
Shit was whack, man. Had
It's
a mini existential crisis.
oh damn.
But we all good. We all good though.
damn.
We all good.
But we all
Had
good
a bit
though.
of
We
a
started it
slump
off
day.
like that.
Had a little slump day. Ang weird though na yung, di ba parang when quarantine started, parang everyone was talking about, oh, we have nothing to do, nasa bahay lang, paano yung work, or di makalabas, can't meet friends and stuff and shit, can't go out. And then now, yung parang acclimate na yung mga tao sa, is this what they call the new normal? Ito na ba yun?
Fuck the new normal. Don't say that word.
Don't say that. Yeah.
But yeah, yung current
I hate
state
that.
ngayon, wait, sige, pag-usapan natin. Pero yun nga, yung current state ngayon, parang we're back at it again. Kung paano tayo before the quarantine. So parang before quarantine, we're like, work na naman, daming ginagawa, busy. Tapos, pero may yung mga ganun. Tapos ngayon, like after that short span of time, now we can't work, we can't do stuff, we can just stay home. Ngayon, parang nandun ulit tayo, parang, sobrang busy, daming kailangan gawin, ganito, ganito, ganyan, daming pinapagawa. Pero may mga certain differences lang, like, before, parang, halimbawa, puro work na lang, tapos after work, pagod na, kailangan lang umuwi, or parang, ang dami mong kailangan gawin, gusto mo na lang umuwi, para makapagpahinga. Ngayon, nasa bahay ka lang, tapos ang problema mo naman, gusto mo naman lumabas. It's kind of weird. Like, para-pareho lang yung problems. Diba? Parang nothing's getting solved or nothing changes in between yung old norm tsaka yung
Toot toot.
So, what's the problem with that which must not be named? What's wrong with it? What's so bad about it that we can't even utter the words?
I don't know. Just something about saying this is the new normal. It kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
What's so wrong about it? Do you think it's gonna be the actual new normal?
No,
Like,
I don't think
it's gonna
so.
be this. It's gonna be this way for a very long time.
I hope
No.
not. Really hope not.
After a vaccine, I think people are gonna be more open to close quarters interaction na. But it's gonna probably be the new, like, yung mga anti-vax people, shit like that. And there's gonna be fear na naman over the vaccine. I think that's the next problem.
Paano kaya yung sa kanila, no? Parang, how do they cope with COVID? Tapos parang if you're gonna tell them na, di ba laking problema nga nung COVID-19, tapos eventually yan may nagsabi na, we have the solution to COVID. It's in a form of a vaccine. Paano yung life nila? Parang ano kaya iniisip nila? Parang I wanna stop COVID, or I wanna move on after COVID. But then ito pala yung sagot, parang no. Ano yung dilemma na parang
Darwinism. Darwinism.
Darwinism.
That's what's gonna happen. If they don't want, get sick. Not my problem anymore.
No, it's still your problem because you still might get sick.
Because of
No,
Well,
if I have the
as a-
vaccine. If I take the vaccine, I won't get sick.
actually.
Okay.
But do you think yung mga tao na nagsasakit, kasi di ba there are people that are saying that COVID is actually just a propaganda or it's just made up.
Lol.
Do you think na yung mga taong yon are the same people or the same kind of
Na
people
anti-vax.
na anti-vax din?
For sure.
Could be, di ba? Kasi if your mind parang drifts into that kind of direction, it's parang they're in the
I have
same
I
wavelength.
have a tangent.
What?
Kasi I saw this tweet trend this
Hmm.
morning ata.
Yeah.
And then it's this guy. It's a TikTok guy. It's the only like one of the few TikToks that I like. Oh shit, this is good content. Anyway,
No man,
you know
I could
there's
be a
there's
TikToker.
you know but there's some guys who have or who are more feminine than the usual
Others.
Filipino. Yeah, but
Yeah,
then obviously I mean they know they're not gay or they say they're not gay. And
yeah.
then sometimes people still like try to take shots at them by calling them gay or shit like that.
Mm.
Tapos sabi niya, oh, for all the people who go through what I go through or in general, take it as a compliment kasi people who say that they can't comprehend you, meaning you're too complex for them. So they just resort to saying, "Oh, you're gay," parang ganon, to us to try to insult you or to yun nga, parang fight it's a fight or flight response.
Mm.
So like I think that goes into play with anti-vaxxers or when people say na corona's a propaganda tool, they just can't comprehend it, so they just resort to saying dumb shit na lang.
Ang weird ng ganun eh. Kasi parang, okay, sige. Parang in some way, I kind of understand yung they can't comprehend it, yung about the gender. Pero at this point in time, sa generation na to, it's actually very hard to be indifferent or be uninformed of yung mga ganong bagay. Diba? Kasi parang with all the social media, with all yung mga movement about Pride Month, yung mga ganon, parang it's hard not to be informed. Pero let's say, okay, sige, they just can't comprehend or parang their ego can't accept na there are feminine guys which are not gay, and there are gays, and there are lesbians, and then this and that. Pero yung comparing it to yung sa anti-vaxxers or yung COVID is a propaganda. Dude, there are scientific facts. These are not again yung sa gender, it's not an opinion, but yung for some it's a personal choice. Diba? May sense of you have to get to know the person for you to know where they stand. As opposed to yung mga scientific backgrounds of vaccines and stuff like that na hindi mo kailangan ng personal connection with the person. You can just actually know what it is about. Like yung COVID. If you just research enough, you would know that it's not a propaganda. That it actually is killing millions of people right now all across the world, the globe. Diba? Also with vaccines, like for the
Well,
longest time, diba? Parang it's helping people, diba? And you just not being able to understand that up until now, it's kind of wrong.
that's that's where fake news comes in. I think
Fake
that's how they
news.
That's how they get stuck in. Other than the fact that they can't comprehend it, it's supplemented by fake news.
May ano eh,
I have a
may...
question.
Okay, go.
I have a question. Kind of conspiracy theory, propaganda-ish.
Okay.
Yes, COVID is real. Yes, it's an actual disease. But do you think it was manufactured? Do you believe those stories?
As in Wuhan, no,
Yeah,
it,
it was made in the lab and then China used it
wasn't that
to.
the original story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now people there are like studies, air quotes, that are actually linking it to being actually made in the lab. Like there's proof.
Ang sketchy
Wait, as
kasi.
in made in a lab to as in to
Yeah, like a
weaponize, ganon? Is
Yeah,
that what you
like a
mean?
Yeah.
like yeah, to make a
Bioweapon.
Uh,
weapon and a weapon
I
to
don't know if
lower
I
the
believe that part.
to lower the economy of the other countries, and then since China made it, they can find the fastest cure way to
Parang
prevent it.
parang parang ang tawag dito, parang
They
develop a
have a head start.
problem. Yeah, develop a problem. So since alam mo yung problem, ikaw yung first hand may alam ng problem, ikaw agad makakaalam ng solution. So parang give off the disease and hold off onto the antidote and sell it to the highest bidder. Parang ganun, 'di ba? That I
Hindi ka
think
muna
that's the
pahalata.
gist of it. Yeah.
Like you don't come up with the antidote a month after. You know, maybe 3 months. So kunyari talaga it's an actual disease.
Yeah. I'm not super well informed about it, but I kind of know. I'm also not saying that that's actually 100% true, but I'm not also saying that it's completely fake or
A lie.
untrue. Kasi of all the things coming out of China, all the fake news and all the actual things that are happening there, yung mga ganitong klaseng news, it falls into the gray area of what can and cannot happen sa kanila. Alam mo yun? Kasi they've done things simi- worse, yeah, or like similar in a parang similar in a way na parang you cannot think of it just plainly. Parang paano nila naisip yun? Ganun. It could be not it could be not as lethal. It could be more, it could be worse. Pero yung the idea of yung way nila ng pag-iisip or yung way nila into doing something or yung reason nila into doing something, it parang etong COVID yung conspiracy theory na yan kind of falls into a probable thing that they could do or would do, diba? Like what
I'm kind of curious.
yeah,
Let's
go.
say they actually prove it, you know, like they do research, they investigate,
And then it's
and
actual
then
ano.
it's actual. I wonder what the consequences of China would be, or what
Dude,
the other world leaders would
that's
do.
wrong, man. Ay, alam, nakaano yun eh, di ba? Yung minention na natin
Geneva
yung
Convention.
Geneva
Geneva
Convention.
Convention.
So basically, I think that's ano there, stipulated there na any kind of biological
Bio.
warfare, yeah, it's completely wrong and unethical. So yung mga pero parang nakalagay doon is it's wrong, but I just don't know like
What the
okay if you're
consequences
yeah
are.
if you're proven wrong, ano ngayon, 'di ba? What's gonna happen? I-imprison lang nila yung tawag dito, si Xi Jinping, Prime Minister.
Who?
You Winnie the
Who?
Pooh.
Pooh Bear?
Yeah.
He looks like Winnie
Yeah,
the Pooh.
He's just like, yeah, he looks like one.
you know Winnie the Pooh's banned in China.
Really?
Yeah,
Because he looks like it.
yeah, because it's a meme.
China whack though.
See, yung mga ganung bagay, like, bakit sila ganun?
They're
Diba?
they're communist country.
Wait, no, that's miss. Ano to?
They
That's more
are,
that's more dictatorship than it is communist. Yes.
Yeah, but
I think the way
they
they, ano,
say it's
but-
communist.
yeah.
What?
They say, as in China says, that's just their form of communism.
Yeah, I think it's the way they, they implement communism in their, yung version
but-
nila of communism is that kind of way.
Okay.
I think yung if ever like ma-prove yung ganun, parang would it ang tawag dito, would it constitute into yung sinasabi nila ngayon yung cancel culture? You think the whole world would just like cancel
Can you
China?
cancel an entire country?
Dude, if
That's called war.
looking at it in a scale of how big this shit has already been, like how big COVID has been impacting the whole world, yung dami ng namatay, all the crashed economy or like stuff like that, and then knowing that someone actually made it and then maybe somehow profited from it, and it could have been ang tawag dito, parang it could have been, it could have not happened just because of this person or these group of people, what would you do? 'Di ba? Parang I don't think you'd have to go to war eh. Or maybe it's
No,
inevitable.
I'm not saying go to war. Canceling,
A whole country.
yeah,
It's called war.
it was pretty much war, yeah.
Pero that's
But
kind of
if-
what is happening now, 'di ba? Kasi parang there are countries that are saying na they're not sourcing out help from China anymore. Yung mga materials, labor, stuff like that. 'Di ba? Parang there are countries na parang they're cutting ties, economic ties from China. Just because of what is happening. Tsaka yung mga issues with yung manufacturing, yung pangbubuli sa ibang bansa, yung sa Taiwan, Hong Kong, stuff.
Sa atin.
Sa atin, yeah. Let's not forget about that. It's kind of parang medyo ano na yun eh, medyo parang soft cancel culture na yun.
Oh, another question.
What?
If you cancel China and you cancel the Chinese, is that racist?
That don't cancel China. Cancel the Chinese government.
Ah, okay.
Because they're the ones who are fucking up the world.
But-
Or, the world.
Yeah. I mean, pero parang the term lang is China. But we
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
ano. Pero parang
Hopefully.
the racist thing to say would be is just cancel Chinese people. That's like that we don't go there. Diba? We don't go there.
They don't all contribute naman to that
Yeah, there are I mean,
way of thinking.
yeah, yung generalization that's where racism comes
That's
from.
that's where it comes in.
Also,
Right.
like a lot of like Chinese individuals are actually helping people right now, 'di ba? For parang getting up back from what happened economy wise and stuff. But yeah. If you were like a head of state, president of the Philippines, would you cancel China? With the Chinese government?
Mm.
What defines the canceling a country?
Yun nga, yung cutting ties nga.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah.
How about you, Aiky?
Mm, I wouldn't make it illegal to deal with China, but they wouldn't be my
You
first.
wouldn't you won't do it anymore. Or what do you mean?
Yeah, I won't do it anymore, but I wouldn't make it illegal. Yeah, it's two different things eh.
Yeah, true.
Do we have ties with North Korea?
I'm not
Don't
sure.
know.
Do they have?
Siguro something similar to that na lang. That's what I would do if ever we're not tied to North Korea.
Ako, I guess what I would do is if I can make deals that wouldn't involve China, that would be the option. Parang let's say para ba food industry, like yung basic food industry. If I can make it work, like the whole food industry in the country without any help from China, or parang yung help needed from them, I can source it out from another place, or better from locally, that would be the priority. Like yung option of working with China would be like mga ano na yun, plan F. Ganun kalayo. That's how I would be. Pero yung like for example yung mga Chinese, yung mga legal, kasi syempre illegal is like out of the question. Yung mga ang tawag dito, yung mga pogo, yung mga ganun. na meron pa rin dito, knock knock, NBI, everyone listening to us right now, tigil nyo na yan, mali yan. So yung mga illegal, syempre out of the question na yun. Pero yung mga legal business owners na Chinese, they're actually helping the economy. I'd work with them pa rin naman. Kasi they've been doing well with us or within the country pretty well naman, like even before the quarantine, during, and hopefully after. So I'd still keep the deals, keep the relationship, pero yung like further, yung in the future, I won't, as much as possible. Sketchy kasi. Sketchy. Lalo na pag like na-prove nila na yung man-made yung ano, it's true. Like, dude.
I wonder if they would clean it, they just fucked up, you know. Like it was a mistake that it got out. Like they didn't intend it naman.
Yeah, but why were they tweaking with it in the first place? Like, what was your intention?
Baka to
Diba?
find a better
Like for example yung ano.
vaccine for something else.
Yeah, like for example,
Oh.
medyo bad example yung sa Planet of the Apes. It's a movie. Okay, so medyo hindi tama. Pero what they were trying to do kasi is cure Alzheimer's, diba? But then it got out of hand. And apparently, may side effect pala yung shit. So maybe ganun. But it's still wrong. And actually, how Planet of the Apes broke out is also wrong. Diba? Kasi parang basta yun. I won't get into the reality of it all kasi hindi ko siya totoo.
Watch the movie.
Watch the
Pero
movie
I guess masama rin yung how they hid it pa eh. Because that's actual facts na they were trying to silence people, diba?
about
The fact that they omitted
About the breakout.
saying that they actually made it is what's wrong also.
Well, parang that's yeah. Yeah, fuck China. And by China, again,
we mean
The Chinese
Chinese government.
Chinese government.
and yes, I want the FBI to hear me.
I think we just lost our viewership in China.
We don't need that.
I think we're banned
We're not
from
here.
them.
We're not here for the money.
But they're highly patriotic, you know, the Chinese people. Or are they just
That's because of
brainwashed?
propaganda. Yeah, it's brainwash also, I think.
Yeah, kasi wala naman silang walang ibang media na nakakapasok eh. It's all within them. Or if meron man, like sobrang hirap like i-open up. May mga documentaries, di ba, na tinatry nila pumasok sa China. Tapos grabe yung ang tawag dun? Yung media blackout and stuff. Kapag hindi government yung may hawak. Creepy. Really creepy.
Dude,
I
yeah.
just watched the North Korean ones.
Ay,
Those were wild also.
yung Winnie the Pooh pa lang eh. Yun yung what the fuck?
He banned the whole cartoon just because he was making fun of him.
Well, since you brought it up, yung sa North Korea, you think there would come a time that they would unify North and South?
Yeah, dude. I think it's coming.
Really? I don't
I
know.
forgot where I read that.
I don't
Not
even
really
know why
versed in
they're
Korean culture. Yeah, well, I don't even know why they kind of separated.
why they separated.
I think it's because North had communist ideals.
Ah, okay.
It's just because
Something.
it's just because of yun yung parang political that they separated. Akala ko parang it's a byproduct of being separated.
I'll look into it.
R&D team research.
Yes. Okay, they're telling us give them like 2 to 3 minutes.
Give them 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 working days. Kasi
Working
Saturday.
days.
Yeah. gosh. Oh, apparently, I learned it from somewhere. I don't know if it's today or yesterday. Um, Anniversary ng Ondoy? Tama ba?
Oh, today, it's today.
It's today.
26.
Yeah, it's today.
It's today,
So I have a
26.
question. I have a question. Where were you
Yeah,
when Ondoy hit?
at home.
At home. Yeah.
At home? I wasn't at home.
Ah,
It was a
okay,
very
you go.
it was a very colorful story. Not a
Let's
sad.
hear it.
Not a. I don't think it's sad. Is it sad? Well, it's not sad because it's Ondoy. It's Ondoy. Okay.
Well, Ando is sad naman in general.
Yeah. Parang lahat naman ng ganong klaseng catastrophe. So anyway, um, nung Ondoy, like morning, I was out with my mom. We went to get groceries. Parang excuse me, store
Ah.
near us. Yes.
Wait, Rap. Can you say where you live? Because I think that's
Oh yeah,
something
yeah,
to
yeah.
do.
That's an integral part of the.
If that's
So
if that's fine with you.
yes, yes. So I live in Marikina with my
Mm.
family. So as you all know, we were one of the hotspots when Ondoy hit. Same as like with Antipolo and Rizal. Yeah. So yon. So morning we were in a grocery store getting up groceries. Tapos paano ba yun? I think we were supposed to be picked up by my dad. Kasi it was a weekend. I don't know if it's
It's just a
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, it was a
It's a
Saturday.
Saturday.
So we were supposed to be picked up after a time. Pero when we finished grocery shopping, it was already pouring hard. So tapos wala pa yung dad ko. So what we did, my mom and I, we went to the nearest na parang fast food restaurant. So we stayed there. We bought food, ganyan, para lang habang naghihintay, ganyan. Tapos just to paint like a mental picture, the mall where the fast food chain was, it was a very small mall. It was a very small town. So very small mall.
We
for a
can't
town.
say the mall.
I don't know.
Legal.
Legal? Okay, so the mall is called Blue Wave. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's in Marikina.
Yeah. So for people in Marikina, they know. For those who haven't gone to, you wouldn't know kasi it's a very small thing. So anyway, I think it was like 3 stories high lang. Very small. So nandun yung fast food chain. Ako nasan kami. Sa first floor. So nasa ground floor kami. And all the walls were glass. Like from ceiling to floor. So no kami, hintay kami tabi ng ano. And then there were parked cars in front of the glass. Sa lakas ng ulan, grabe, sobrang lakas ng ulan. So pero just like any kind of storm. Tapos it gone for like an hour na sobrang lakas talaga. As in tuloy-tuloy lang. And you can see like building up yun na yung flood, which is again not surprising sa Marikina area. So okay, sige, may baha, okay, tawag sa dad ko na parang malakas yung ulan dito, mataas na yung baha, ganyan ganyan. And then so parang it's going up, and then it got past sa pavement, like sa curb, and now it's on the pedestrian, yung baha. So parang okay lang, lakas ng ano. And then now it gets like up yung sa glass wall, like mga 2 inches from the floor, from the pedestrian. So parang okay, this is kind of weird na. And then it got to 4 inches, and then 5, and then all of a sudden parang ankle deep na siya. So parang okay. And then the people from the fast food chain told us na umalis na doon. So umakyat kami ng second floor. Everyone in the first floor went up to the second floor. And by this time, like, there was this whole media blow up na parang, oh, grabe, sobrang, ang tag dito, parang, it's a storm of the century, parang ganun. So, nandun ako sa second floor, syempre I was kailan ba yun? What year was that? Basta, bata pa ako nun. So,
Grade 2010.
so I think yung mga grade 6, grade 7,
Grade
or,
6.
yeah, ganun. Tapos, so, syempre ako, nakatingin ako sa window, and now, yung mga cars in front of us before, yung mga nakapark, now they're already floating. Dude. Ay, no, syempre nung umpisa parang medyo lumagpas sa gulong, ganun. So parang yun, creepy na, di ba? Tapos sobrang lakas pa. The whole time, yung ulan, as in tuloy-tuloy lang siya, regular, hard pouring rain. And then, nung nasa second floor na kami, I can see like the cars shifting places na. Kasi they were floating already. So, yung mga kotse gumagalaw na, tapos wala nang dumadaan and stuff. Tapos may, yung ganun, sobrang taas na. Tapos, umabot na ng parang medyo mga 4 or 5 na. Tapos, syempre, ano na yun, parang sketchy na, like, oh, how are we gonna do things na. So, we called my siblings, like, my 2 brothers and my dad. So, yung, hiwa-hiwalay kami na yun. So, ako kasama kay mom ko. Dude, I feel like, ano ako, para akong, ang tawag dun, World War II survivor. Recounting the memories. World War II veteran. So anyway, yung kuya ko na isa, nasa bahay siya. Yung isa, nasa school ata. Tapos, yung dad ko, nasa Santa Lucia. So, in Marcos Highway. Yeah, he was about to fetch us, diba? Pero hindi rin siya umabot kasi sobrang lakas na rin ng ulan doon. So, he got stranded naman sa Santa Lucia Mall. So, yun, wala kami, diba? Just keeping tabs on people and stuff. Tapos, yun, grabe na yung ano, as in, up until nung mga siguro before sundown, the water was above the waiting sheds already. Like, all you can see,
The
parang,
fuck?
so basically, how you see ground floor, it's how the second floor looks like by that time. Parang ganon. So, parang canceled na yung first floor. Tapos, ganun nakataas yung tubig. And the water was murky, muddy, and stuff. And, hindi siya yung parang stagnant water. It's rushing.
Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving. Kasi, di ba sa Marikina, there's a river. So, parang the
Mhm.
water kind of flows with the river. So, all the flood moving. So, very, ano siya, harsh. Like, if dumaan ka sa tubig or parang try your luck sa flood, tatangayin ka talaga. It's not stagnant water. Tapos, yun. So, basically, we stayed the night dun sa mall. Tawag dito, the owners of the restaurants on the second floor were generous enough to give us dinner and stuff. Ganyan. Tapos, we stayed the night. Oh, as quick tangent.
Humanity.
Yeah, dude. Ano to? Faith in humanity restored. And yung quick tangent, before this, hindi naman sobrang recent, pero like a time before that happened, I was talking with my parents ata or with my brothers na how I wished to be stranded or to be locked up in a mall. So I
In
could
what?
just inside the mall.
Actually, yeah. I think
Uh,
every kid had that dream.
Yeah,
I had that dream also.
I dreamed of parang I can be stuck inside the mall or locked inside the mall. Tapos I can just like play games, play arcades sa time
Mall
zone.
cop.
Yeah, dude. Tapos watch all
hide and
the-
seek.
No, dude. Tapos
That'd be the best.
watch
So, yeah, kaya nun,
watch movies
you
sa
just,
sa
you,
theater.
ano to, you ask the other people stranded, tara, hide and seek tayo.
Like a little boy.
So,
Well,
yeah, ano,
technically, you were a kid pa naman.
Yeah, oo nga no, ba't ginisip yun? Probably because I was scared.
Yeah,
y-
that.
yeah, that too.
So, pero yun, para I had that dream na I was, ang saya siguro pag locked up sa ano, tapos I can play, ganyan, watch movies. Tapos nung nandun ako, nope, it's not that fun. It's kinda scary as shit. Sobrang dilim, tapos it's not a house. Tapos all
Did
the
they
grills.
leave the air conditioning on?
Did they? I think they did. I think. Yeah, I think they did. Tapos, wala pang ilaw. Walang ilaw. Tapos, there were, syempre, mall. So, there were mannequins, dark corridors.
Oh,
So,
shit.
dude, and ako personally, I don't like mannequins. Just the same as, I see them as dolls, basically. So, I don't like mannequins. I don't like dolls, I don't like mannequins. So, yun, sobrang creepy, dude. Tapos, ang dilim-dilim, ganyan. Tapos, the next morning, wala na, tapos na yung ulan, di ba? So,
Baha.
before, yeah, meron pa, onte. So, we kind of waited to let it to, like, die down. Tapos, nung nawala na yung ulan, ay, nawala na yung baha, when we looked outside, so, grabe, as in, you know how it looks like in the movies, yung barren wasteland, like, post-apocalyptic, ganun, yung sobrang dumi ng streets, tapos yung mga cars, bangga-banggaan, tapos magkakadikit, ganun, tapos there were, ang tawag dito, electric, yung posts, like yung Meralco posts, ganun, na bumagsak, yung mga
Baksak.
puno, bumagsak, ganyan, tapos, there was a parang, hindi naman nakapatong sa puno, pero parang yung nakahang yung car sa puno, parang ganun. As in, grabe
Yeah.
talaga. Parang wasteland. Tapos people were going out, just walking. Tapos there were no cars going in or out. Tapos yung mga, as in, total yung mga kotse. As in, dude, nakalubog sa tubig, ganun. Tapos we went home. Tapos nung, yun, grabe, sobrang, lahat ng bagay maputik. Yun yung weird rin, yung maputik tsaka mabaho. That's what I don't like. Tapos nung pagdating namin sa bahay, our house kasi was the way our house was built, may ramp going to our actual house.
Na
Like,
mataas.
yeah, mataas. So parang medyo, like our house was parang level of a second floor of other houses. Ganon. So luckily ganon yung bahay namin. Kasi nga, Marikina was prone to flooding. That's why our house was built like that. Tapos nung pagdating namin doon, syempre din yung kuya ko ganyan, tapos so kami ganyan. Tapos we asked parang, oh, kamusta dito nung umulan? Yung nung bumaha daw doon, 'di ba? Our house was second level of other houses, 'di ba? It almost went in our, I think it got in, pero onti lang. Pero that's how high it was. It was lagpas tao. Like lagpas ng gate. So I think siguro mga nasa 6 to 8 feet or maybe 10 feet. Ganon. Ganon kataas yung tubig. So grabe, sobrang taas, and you can just imagine like how many people drowned and died and lost their houses nung time na yun. Grabe talaga. Sobrang lala. As in, at syempre all the accounts of other people after the event, grabe. It's kind of traumatic. Not gonna lie. It was a very big experience. Didn't know na ganun ang katagal yun, ha? It was a
10
decade.
years.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
decade
dude.
ago.
Decade ang ano.
Yeah, dude.
Even 10
What the fuck, dude?
Grabe. Oh, you guys see the post na for all the 90s kids, like ilang years na lang, we'd all be 30 years old na. We'd all have lived 3 decades.
6 years? 6 or 5 years, gano'n.
Yeah. Ako, 5 years. We're gonna be 30. We're gonna be 30.
Damn, you old man.
I'm old and wise. But yeah, just to finish like the conversation, we just like to tip our hats off to the people who survived Ondoy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grabe. It was a very, very fearful experience for everyone.
And let's remember to stay critical of our government
Yep.
because they could have more lives would have been saved,
Yep.
or like the flooding could have been prevented.
Yeah. Maybe if
Let's
they
all vote. Let's all vote.
maybe if they did the
All
white
registered.
sand beach nung time na yun, baka hindi nagundoy. Just saying.
Mas para ata bumaha yun eh.
If Ondoy happened now that there is white sand there, Feeling ko wala na yun
Lane
dun.
core.
Feeling ko wala
Dude,
na yung white cell dun.
right now, it's almost gone. And like,
Yeah, it's almost gone na. Yeah, I saw that.
how stupid is that, man? Fucking stupid is that?
Sobrang, why? Why? Of all the time we have, tsaka lalo na
Feeling
ngayon, in
ko,
this
feeling ko
period,
na-approve na siya way before COVID. And they
and then
just said
COVID
na,
happened.
oh, it's approved na, let's just do it.
But why?
Like, they
Again,
didn't, they
why?
didn't, they didn't think about the media backlash.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not
Tapos
even
yung,
that big of the area of the
yeah.
freaking
Yeah,
You
bay.
see
It's
the
like
one
a
that
little,
yung showing the whole Manila Bay? It's like, it's a curb.
like, it's not even 10%.
It's just a curb of the whole Manila Bay. It looks like
nako.
yung dun sa yung parang bird's eye view. Parang it's just someone spilled a bit of sand sa floor. Parang ay okay na yan. Parang ganun. Lalo na nung tinatangay na siya ng tubig, is mas lalo pa siyang nawawala. Tapos people are
And so,
going there, dude.
like, how,
Man.
where, one, where do people get these ideas? And two, how do they validate such ideas?
Called putting
Parang,
money to something that's stupid so they can pocket the other money.
okay.
That's how, those are
That,
like those
that makes
ghost
sense.
projects. That happens locally, eh.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
the corrupt cities. Kunyari, they do road construction, diba?
Hmm.
They would destroy a perfectly good road just so that they can ask for budget to fix it again.
Yeah.
But they'll ask for, let's say, 1 million, but they're only going to spend like 500.
Yeah.
So that's how that works.
There was one instance I saw this somewhere. They built a bridge on a road, on just a single road. Kasi 'di ba, why do you make a bridge? It's either if there's a body of water below, or you have to connect two roads, or halimbawa to ease congestion sa intersection. This one, it's just one single road. I think it's in a province somewhere. It's a perfectly good road. Tapos may bridge lang siya. At some point, there was just this bridge.
Again, ghost projects.
Yung mga ganun. Tapos, or like, yung very small na road. Yung parang rural road lang. Tapos, they're gonna build an overpass over it. Like a footbridge. Why? Why would you build a footbridge? Out of nowhere. And then like, just a couple of meters away, meron na namang isa pa. What? Jesus.
There must be some kind of textbook, like a go-to ghost project.
Huh.
It
Like
seems to
a-
be all similar, eh.
Like a bro code.
Yeah, like a criminal code. Oh, if you
Criminal
want
code.
money, do this. Oh, I'll teach you how. This is
That's
what
the
we
funny
used to do.
thing. They've been doing this for a lot of years na. And people know, pero but hanggang ngayon, ba't nagagawa pa rin siya? Diba? That's the fucked up shit about it. Bakit wala pa rin nagagawang anything about it?
Because we're the people who think like us. We're like 1% lang,
Ooh.
That's sad.
or like even less. And the same people, they're so fed up now with this. Na they think na, oh, I'm just gonna find a way to sustain myself na lang. And that's the majority of the 1%, I think.
It's
Or
sad that
parang-
it's just 1%, eh, no?
Well,
It's not even 5. It's just 1.
well, I'm saying that because I mean that's like the go-to phrase na 1%, ganon.
Uh,
I think
I
it's
don't-
ano
I-
eh.
more though.
I think it's parang, let's say, parang 5% of the population are like us na ganito mag-isip. And then, the corrupt people, let's say, just for the sake of comparison, parang 6%. Ganun lang sila karami more than us. Ganun lang kaliit yung margin. But then, for the whole 100%, it's parang 89% yung mga tao na wala lang pakialam. Or parang, uh,
Mm,
ano namang gagawin ko
yeah,
dyan?
true.
Wala namang kinalaman sa akin yan eh. Diba? Or parang, wala, hindi ko alam. Ganun. Or parang, anong stand mo sa ganito? Parang, wala, hindi ko naman naiintindihan yun eh, yung mga ganun. Yung mga the people are like that, yung mga neutral, or abstain, or,
but then that's completely different naman from like yung not thinking about corrupt and non-corrupt.
yeah.
What's worse? What's worse?
The what?
An apolitical person or the ones who follow the wrong government?
I like the quote. I'm gonna search who said it. Yung
If you're neutral, you're against.
no. Yung the only way for bad men to triumph is for good men to do nothing. I
Oh.
think it was
That's the 1%. Yeah, that's basically what's happening here.
yeah, yun nga eh. That's what I'm saying. Yung parang maybe there's a fighting chance between yung uh, tayo yung uh, radically, what would you say, parang against bad governance, and
Yung
then
may utak.
versus yeah, or versus bad government. Like there could be like a stalemate in between, pero the people who could have changed the tides, it's either you go to bad government or go to be informed and fight the bad government. They instead choose to do nothing and stay neutral. And that's the reason. That's the reason the bad guys win. Kasi they could have changed everything if they just took sides. But they didn't. They just stay na parang tanggapin lang yung status quo. Ganun. Okay, so just to attribute it to the person who said, it's author Edmund Burke who said that the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. I love that quote.
What is he?
He's an author.
Like during it's like 17th century times.
Yeah, the one with the
Oh
curly
wait.
hairs.
Sorry, 18th century, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Basta the one with the curly hairs. That's my best
That's,
best way.
that's the best way I can
Yeah.
describe a time.
Yeah. It's a layman's term for 18th century.
Century.
Yeah.
America, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It kind of goes hand in hand din with ano. Yung 'di ba yung pinag-usapan na ba natin to?
Which one?
Yung quote sa Spider-Man, yung with great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, we did.
I like the version sa yung Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Yung sinabi ni
Amazing
Uncle,
Spider-Man.
yeah, yung if you have fuck, I forgot. Basta yung if you have the ability to help someone, you have the moral obligation to do so. That kind of mas na feel ko yun kaysa yung with power comes great responsibility. Yung
Who said
parang
that?
yung
If you have a moral obligation.
it's Uncle Ben, it's Uncle Ben. Same thing kasi 'di ba yung sa ano,
Huh.
yung sa
I
OG,
don't remember that.
yung sa OG, it was Uncle Ben din naman who said na with great power comes great responsibility. So it's like before he died. Sa Amazing Spider-Man, it was the same thing, pero not before he died. Well, technically before he died. But yun, he said that na parang yun. If you have the if you're capable of doing good, you have the moral obligation to do so. Mas trip ko yung line na yun kasi parang if you can help, you have to help. Diba? If you can do something, if you can make a change, you have to. You can't just say na parang, oh, sila, ano, wala naman akong magagawa eh. Or sino ba ako, ganun. ano bang magagawa ko? No, dude. If you can, do. Just do it. Do it. Unleash your inner Shia LaBeouf. Where's Shia LaBeouf now? Do you guys know?
Oh, did you see his recent video?
Saan?
Fuck.
Wait, ito ba yung
From
table read? Table read,
When
table
he's
read.
smoking.
Seeing
No.
Fast Times at
Yeah,
Ridgemont High.
yeah. He's smoking. He's
Ay, ang
smoking in
galing
his
nun.
car.
Method acting.
That guy.
Yeah. Parang, diba he had this lump na, what the fuck is Shia doing? Or like, he's washed out na, ganun.
Yeah.
But like, to be honest, I would want to live his life. Like, exactly how he lived it. Sobrang interesting
Why?
niya. Sobrang interesting niya as a person eh.
Yeah, oo nga. Hindi ko alam. I don't get the hate with what he's Parang ako nga he did, I don't know if he did something. Pero the way he changed, parang he changed for the better. I don't know. For me, ganun.
He went to jail.
Ay.
That's what changed.
Ah, really?
Why did he go
Yeah, he
to
was
jail?
jailed
Why?
because he
Why?
spit on a cop.
He spit on a
Puta.
cop? Damn, why?
See, I really want to live that.
Spit on a cop. I
Your
don't know, I
dream
think he
life?
was
Is that your dream life,
intoxicated
Aiky?
that or something.
Medyo.
Some shrooms, probably.
He was high or
Dude,
something.
He's a meme.
He's a meme.
He is.
Jacked up.
He can freestyle.
Oh, dude. Yeah. He's jacked up. He has a lot of tattoos.
Oh.
That's my thing. He has a lot of tattoos. I like that. He can grow a sick beard. I like it.
He's a cool guy, man.
Yeah.
He's a actor for the people.
Yeah. Tsaka
But
yung
he
the
had a
way,
pretty traumatic life.
Diba?
the way he acted before
Yeah, actually he did.
isn't good eh. Pero like nung nag-transition siya. And
He
you
was
can
okay.
see, yeah, yun nga eh. He was okay. He had potential before. Pero the way he acted, like actual acting, medyo, alam mo yun, parang, kind of mainstream.
Well, he was a Disney boy.
Yeah, yun nga eh. Pero, the way he transitioned and yung full potential niya came out, yung how you can see, like, may kaya pa to eh. Tas ngayon, like, lumalabas yun, parang, see what I mean? Parang ganun. Yun na ano ko, parang, that's what I like about it. Sobrang gusto ko siya sa Fury. I like the movie. I like Fury.
Yeah, I like Fury too. That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
great movie.
Yeah, that's
Fury.
a great movie.
Yeah, it's
Yung
Brad Pitt, Logan Lerman.
Oh, the tank. Okay, yeah.
John Bernthal.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Tangina, nung nag-last stand sila, tapos he had to hide. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
For those who haven't watched,
For Fury. When he had to hide under the tank, tapos he just dug himself in the dirt. Like, oh shit! Gago. That
Yeah,
was lit.
dude.
I mean, simple. It was a simple scene, but at the same time.
Grabe yun. Tsaka yung, ano ba?
Gago, isa pa yun si Logan Lerman, dude.
Yeah.
His Bloom, his old man Bloom.
Old Man Bloom.
Man. I would marry that. I would marry that man.
Ano?
if you gotta, what's that? White boy. What's he? White boy. He has a reigning title.
Reigning title.
Yeah, like he has a hashtag.
Hashtag white
Like
man.
he started something. Or not him per se, but his
Is he like the
white
quintessential
boy?
one?
Yeah, like a quintessential white boy or something. He's like the archetype white boy.
Yeah.
I think I get it.
Parang boy next
a
door,
bit.
ganun.
Yeah, parang boy. Yeah, tama. I get that.
I saw one article about, you guys know Dylan O'Brien?
The guy in the
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were talking about him, yung parang yung him running in movies. Parang they're saying bakit ganun lagi yung characters ni Dylan O'Brien. Kailangan lagi siyang tumatakbo from something. Kasi he has a new movie. I think it's Love and Monsters ba yun? Parang love story pero post-apocalyptic may monster. Parang ganun. Tapos it's the same thing. He's just running from things. Tapos kasi since yung sa Maze Runner na franchise nga, 'di ba? And I think there are a lot of movies din na may mga ganun din siya. Probably not all of it. Pero parang people are saying there was a time na he just got into this zone na parang lahat ng movies niya puro ganun. Running from things. So, that's kind of weird to have that stereotype. Oh, you know Dylan O'Brien? No, who is he? Oh, he's that
Guy
guy
who runs.
who always runs in his movies. Oh, okay. Parang like Sam Jackson. That guy who always says motherfucker in his movies. Parang ganun.
Or si, ano to, Sean Bean ba?
Oh, who always
Yeah.
dies. Who always dies in
Always
movies.
dies.
It always dies.
I don't know if there's a movie that he doesn't. That'd be cool. I'd watch that. Kahit pangit. Sean Bean.
Sean
know,
Bean ba?
Yeah,
Sean Bean.
Ah,
You guys
okay.
watch yung first episode ng Game of Thrones? Is that first episode?
First episode ba yun? But first season lang yun eh.
Where he dies?
Yeah.
I don't watch
Spoilers.
Dude,
I think-
sobrang tagal
Nah.
na.
Dude, there are people who haven't watched for sure.
Okay, spoilers.
But yeah, that's
Pero yun,
fucked up.
Kasi di ba,
They cut his head off. Oh, sorry.
pero di ba yung
Oh, wait,
like,
no, we said spoiler. Like,
yeah, we
Yeah,
said na.
spoiler na. You
Pero
said
like,
spoiler
the
na.
the whole series, di ba? There are a lot of twists and turns na you wouldn't expect talaga. Like, Red Wedding, yung mga ganon. Pero yung kay Sean Bean, yun talaga yung first ever, what the fuck? Kasi,
they
siya
chopped
yung,
his head off.
siya yung poster ng buong, nung nag-start, di ba?
Yeah, nga,
It's
sa start ng
he
show,
was the main guy, di ba? Tapos
he was the main guy.
Yeah, tapos nung first season, hindi masyado kilala naman yung mga artista eh. Like, okay, sige, si Lena Headey, I forgot yung name ni Jaime Lannister. Pero yun, very, very, hindi pa kilala yung mga actors nung time na yun. Pero si Sean Bean, he was one na yung big guns nung time na yun. Tapos, biglang namatay siya. Tapos parang, what? Akala ko siya yung bida. Siya yung nasa poster. Siya lang yung kilala kong artista. Tapos patay na siya. What the fuck? and from that point, it just painted the picture of how Game of Thrones would be. Yung just killing random important character out of nowhere. Sobrang benta. Did you guys watch the whole Game of Thrones franchise?
Nope.
Yeah.
What?
No.
No.
I did.
Yeah. How was it for you, Aiky? Are you like the common fan na yung
It was like,
likes
it
the
was
whole
okay.
thing, likes the whole thing, but the ending was shit?
The ending was okay naman. But then I remember reading like I don't know if it was legit a legit script or if it was fan made, but it seemed pretty legit yun kasi the detail of the post. That post seemed to have a better ending, but I forgot how it ended.
Yeah, I think I know that. Ano kasi, 'di ba? Kaya ganun yung ending kasi they got past the book already. Wala pang ending.
It what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the last 2 seasons were weird. Kasi hindi pa tapos yung book nung time na yon. Parang yung it happens in manga eh, 'di ba, often. Yung nalalagpasan nila yung anime nalalagpasan yung manga. So that's what happened. But the thing is, what they did, they tried to like finish it in their own way. Or parang ang natatandaan ko, meron kasing documentary, I think yung sino yung writer? George R. R. Martin? That guy? Is that the guy?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, basta basta the author. I think nung nag-start sila mag-film nung umpisa pa lang, he already explained to the directors how he wanted it to end. Just so they know. So parang kaya ganun yung ending, kaya parang rushed kasi parang parang na-press sila for time na parang okay, wala na tayong source material na masusundan for this last few seasons. What are we gonna do? So parang okay, let's just make a fitting ending. Parang nag-sprint sila towards the ending of how the author wanted it to do. So parang medyo na ipit yung mga details in between. Kaya parang bakit ganun? Parang biglang ganun na lang yung nangyari. So I don't know, that's my theory. I hope they do remake it.
It's because of the money.
Ah, damn, the money. Dude, ang dami ng controversy na gano'n sa Netflix, 'di ba? Yung
Really?
Yeah, yung saan ba yung simula yun? Sa Airbender. Atla na live. Yeah.
Creative differences.
Yeah, they didn't want to, gusto nila like white characters ata yung parang gusto ata nila ulit i-whitewash yung So they didn't. Ay yung creators ng Atla said
They backed out.
fuck it. We don't like to do it that way. Pero mad props for them for standing their ground, integrity and shit. Tapos ngayon gagawin naman nila in replace of yung Atla nga, yung I think they're gonna do a series based on Resident Evil. But from the leak that came out, parang gagawin nilang medyo parang the way they did with yung kay Archie,
Riverdale.
Yeah, yung parang teen mystery series, parang ganun yung gagawin with the Resident Evil storyline. Oh gosh, as in yung story about ang pangalan ng series, yung working title ata, The Wesker Kids. Oh, The Wesker Kids, like yung kids ng one of the main characters. Dude. Tapos yung parang, yung nilik kasi parang part of the script. Oh, what the hell is this? Garbage. Utter garbage. Tapos parang, oh man, I like Netflix and all, but art. Give us some good art. You have the platform. Make some good art.
Well, at least naman they did Castlevania, right? I think it was pretty good naman. And people were generally Castlevania.
Ah. Yeah.
Well, except for the latest season, that was kind of weird. But then generally, Castlevania is pretty fucking good. Pati yung animation.
Sa animation kasi okay sila eh.
Pero okay naman yung story.
Yeah, siguro kasi depende dun sa like
Yeah, I guess
who the people are heading the project.
Yeah, true.
Kasi there are a lot of Netflix originals na anime or series or like movies na maganda naman.
Yep, 100 naman. They're saving a lot of they're saving a lot of entertainment.
Sabagay.
Kasi nga, but then yun nga, it's becoming a monopoly rin. Why can't good things just be good things?
Why can't you just let them be good? Sayang yung Atla, dude, series. Man. Sana i-poach
I don't know, not really. We don't need it. We already have the OG.
Yeah, like I would just want another cartoon.
Pweds.
Alam mo yung leak,
Na.
for the third. Na twins yung avatars.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tapos one of them falls to
The dark
darkness
side.
or something like that. That'd be so cool, dude.
The dark side.
Diba?
Yeah.
What's the next one ba? Earth na ba?
Yeah, it's Earth.
There's done it.
It's Earth.
Huh?
Isn't there?
What?
Yeah, it's Earth not.
No, it's a cycle kasi.
Ah,
Kasi
the
diba,
Avatar.
Yeah.
Cycle, yeah,
I thought you meant
So
the
Roku's
season.
No.
I don't get the
Yeah.
hate of yung kay Korra.
Korra?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I
don't
like
get
that
it.
shit. I like that shit.
To be
Sobrang
honest,
ganda ng
I
Korra.
kinda like it a little. I kinda like Korra a little bit more.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Ako
Like,
I like Atla a little bit more than Korra. Pero I like them both, like super good.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes. I like, yeah, same with that rap. I like
Kasi with
Last Airbender.
yung as in very, like a hair like a hair of advantage lang. Kasi yung wala, sobrang rich nung buong storyline ng Atla. Plus siguro the advantage of it being the first one and starting the whole intro of the universe. So parang medyo, yung alam mo yun, yung parang wide-eyed ka nung pinapanood mo yun. Compared to nung Korra na set ka na, tapos kino-compare mo siya lagi to ano. Pero
Yeah, but you can make a case na they expounded already on such a great world,
yeah.
diba? So,
Yeah,
parang
because,
they really filled the shoes rin.
yeah. Tsaka yun nga, yung sobrang well thought out na, sobrang, ang tawag dito, opened up na nung universe nung sa Atla. So you think na parang there's very little room to do better. But then
Yeah,
when Legend
yeah.
of Korra happened, ang dami nilang like yung equalists,
Oo
yung
nga,
That's my
non-benders.
thing with Korra. Korra had the better bad guys.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
the saving grace of Korra.
Yeah, yung
The
mas
bad guys.
mas substantial bad guys.
The,
Ganda.
the, the industrial designer in me appreciates that kasi about Korra. Na they took something good and they're still able to make it.
Tsaka
Pero di naman
yeah,
better, but still,
yeah. Ang maganda rin dun sa yung sa creators nung dalawang series. Sinundan talaga nila yung age nung nanonood, nung mga fans. Kasi kung mapapansin mo,
Yeah,
when
true.
how old were you when you were watching Atla? 'Di ba about the same age of Aang. Tapos nung pagdating kay Korra, medyo teen na siya noon 'di ba? Ay teen na siya noon. Teenager na siya. So tayo rin, teenager na rin tayo nung kay Korra. So parang you kind of see yourself, parang dati nung ini-imagine mo, oh ako avatar ako ganun, parang oh dude. Kasi same kayo ng like yung mapaglaro, makulit, ganun, 'di ba ganun ka rin. Tapos nung kay Cora na, like yung mga angsty teenager problems, love life, yung mga being rebellious sa parents, nandun ka na rin sa phase na yun. So parang sobrang na-identify mo yung sarili mo dun sa series. Pero ang ganda nga. Ang galing nung sa Korra, ay nung sa, yeah, yung sa Legend of Korra, yung metal bending, yung
magma.
magma,
I think that's pretty cool, man.
yeah, dude, yung pro bending, yung ginawa na nilang competition. Ang ganda ng pagkakagawa ng arena. Tapos yun nga, yung
Tapos
mga
yung first
villains.
Avatar,
Si One, Avatar 1.
also
Yeah,
yung
that's a great episode.
yung concept rin of the Dark Avatar rin. That's pretty
Batu.
cool.
Yeah, too. Solid, grabe.
It was lit, man. What's with the hate? I think people don't like it lang because of the Kurasami shit.
Dude, yung maganda
Again,
nga
I think
yun
yeah, exactly. I think I think it all boils back to they can't comprehend it, so they just wanna spew.
Simps.
Full circle.
Full circle. We got that in. We planned that, guys. We actually planned that.
How did we get here?
Let's retrace our steps. Pero yun nga, yung mga ganun, yung mga controversial na decisions ng creators na ganun, that's what made it really good for me. Yung relationships, ganyan. Yung kay Toph, yung sa anak ni Toph, 'di ba? The way they were raised, the way yung who ended up with who, like Katara ended up with and stuff. It's really nice. Really nice. Tapos ang cool nung Fire Nation. 'Di ba hindi na sila masama per se. It's just they're still very militaristic. Pero hindi na sila masama. Tapos ang ganda. Tapos yung the way everything developed into steampunk. Oh, gosh. Sobrang fan ako ng steampunk. I like steampunk.
Is that Industrial Revolution
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
of Hong Kong?
Parang ganun.
Of Hong Kong. It's not New York, people. It's Hong Kong.
Yep.
What do you mean?
It's Asian
The
culture.
what's this? Capital city.
Yeah, capital city.
It's not patterned out from New York. It's patterned from Hong Kong during that time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the whole thing
Well,
from
there's a
Atla
there's
pa
a
lang.
mix of New York, but majority it's Hong Kong during the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah. You can see it din sa ano. You see it since
Asia Rising.
yeah, dude, Asia Rising, bro. World
88
domination.
Rising.
Oh. Shout out. Bago siya yung tumugtog dito.
Did they go here?
Do
No.
what?
Di pa ata.
Hindi pa.
Or at least Rich Brian, did he go here?
I think he did.
He did not.
I think he did. Rich Brian. Or maybe Nikki rin. Have to
Nicky
Google
not
it.
yet.
Rich Brian was he?
Think so. When he was still Rich Chiga. When he changed his name and
Rich Chiga. Rich Brian.
Can he
Kind of
do?
Rich Brian.
Can he use Chiga pala? Is that the reason why he
Oh,
changed
oo
it? 'Cause
nga no.
can he use Chiga? Because he's not Chinese.
Yeah, he's not Chinese. He's
And he's
Indonesian.
also not
yeah.
N-word.
Well, no, Chiga is like the Chinese version of that naman eh. So it's like an insult to Chinese people. But yun nga, since he's Indonesian, can he use that?
Well, he did, but he changed, so maybe
Did he receive
did.
backlash siguro?
maybe he could, but he shouldn't. So that's hence
Yeah.
the change.
Oh,
Pero yun nga eh.
huge tangent.
What?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the PS5?
Yes. Have you
No,
been
like
living
no,
under
yung
a rock?
yung
Yeah.
actual size niya.
I know why.
Gago,
No,
it's huge.
Ulo.
It's fucking huge. Wait, let me look. I'll show you guys. It's so funny. Oh God, it's so strange.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's so strange.
continue.
How did you get to that?
I think he's searching
Wala lang,
habang
I just
nag-usap
remembered.
tayo. Ay, hindi.
I just remembered lang.
Oo nga, no, hindi ko naisip, hindi ko na-imagine. I thought the whole thing kind of the same size, a little bit bigger.
Diba?
than the-
Parang we just assumed na to be like old
Ba?
consoles. It's
Yeah.
bigger than a PC eh.
Hulul, parang
Hindi
CPU.
naman
Gagi, gusto ko makita.
Oo, gago. Teka lang.
PS5 size.
I sent it kasi in another chat. No, anyway, continue to... Ayun, I found it.
Oh shit,
Oo
yeah,
nga,
it's
no.
huge.
Alright, yeah, I sent it.
There are already memes na nga eh. Yung building. Sila daw ng building.
Wow, no,
Grabe.
this is huge.
Like, literally, people have to get new tables and just to accommodate yung console. It's not a
Wild,
console.
It's not a
Why is
console.
it that
It's
big?
literally a PC na talaga.
Why is it that big? Ventilation?
Probably. Dude, the next gen Unreal looks fucking wild. It looks real.
Wait,
Like,
pero,
you know how-
totoo
you know how
to,
before we
dito
went-
dito,
Kei Wasawa, the professional illustrator, posted this year's version showing the PS. Yeah, based on the official dimensions released by Sony, they're pretty conclusive proof that they may want to wait for the PS5 Slim.
PS5.
Yeah, they got it from from official dimensions from Sony daw. It still looks pretty cool though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
it's
least
still-
it looks nice though.
Okay,
But
but
yeah, it's huge though.
you guys are gamers. You think you've outgrown na yung console gaming?
Nah, I'm a console guy.
ano yun,
You're a
sorry.
console guy.
Yeah. I keep my PC and my gaming separate. for
Oh, yeah.
productivity reasons.
I see. Ikaw, Rap.
Ano to, ano to?
Console boy. Were you a console guy or PC
No,
master race ka ba?
I'm a PC master race eh.
Oh, cool.
Because I started with what do you call this? I started playing with when I started with console, pero
What?
the thing that hooked me up was what do you call this? Counter Strike. That's my
Oh,
The
OG.
OG.
yeah, I'm an
OG.
OG. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get a PS5 eh. Kasi I'm pretty happy naman with my PS4. And yeah, PCs are becoming a big thing nowadays. Parang it's an appliance na eh. It's not just a recreational thing eh. No?
Yeah.
Which one?
What do
The
you think?
computer?
Yeah, a computer. Like a desktop PC. I think it's like an appliance na.
That's how I've always pictured the computer before, as an appliance.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was something na only techie people would want to have in their house. But then yun nga,
My thing with the computer is like that's for serious stuff lang talaga. That's how I kind of pictured the PC in my head. I never use it for games.
Sa bagay, other appliances are used. You don't use the appliances for fun.
Yeah, it's like utilitarian talaga.
Well.
Oh, then never. But I guess it's both. It's an appliance and the
Yeah, well now
entertainment
now.
and the entertainment system. Yeah, now. Damn, how times have changed.
So a quick disclaimer. So
Oh yeah, what's up?
I was trying to show the scale to the people watching us, maybe. Long story short, I fucked up and somehow at some point sa podcast, you can see the dashboard of the whole YouTube of randomly asked questions.
That's fine.
I've up, man. So yeah, welcome to we can say it's a behind the scenes look sa studio. You can
That's
see
the
us.
most behind the scenes you can get right
Our
now.
our PR person looking at us na.
Yeah, I kinda hate
And,
it on the shirt now.
in shame
But it
for
is what
look.
it is.
Yeah, it happens. But welcome to our life.
Yeah. No, she's not mad naman. She's not mad. She's just looking at us. Like,
But for you guys to know, it's just really
More of
big.
a not again moment.
Yeah. PS5 is actually really big. It's almost as big as your TV. So for the gamers out there, if you're
parang imagine a CRT. Parang ganun, but a slightly smaller CRT.
I mean, if they can back up the reasoning why they made it that big, I'm fine with it. If it's like for ventilation, then fine.
yung sa
Because
Xbox ba
PS5,
lumabas na?
PS4s get hot, huh?
Yeah, they do.
So if that's what
Yeah,
their thing is,
The Xbox is
I'm
small
fine.
na.
It's just a
Yeah,
box
yeah.
talaga.
Pero I really
Yeah.
like it. I like how it looks like more than how
Diba we
PS5
talked
looks
about
like.
this before?
Yeah.
No, that was in our private podcast. Pat.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So we did when we were
Yeah, but how
live
time
yet.
flies.
How
Yeah.
time flies.
Yeah, pero we just talked about ano yung mas preferred, like yung PS5 or yung Xbox. Ano yung pangalan ng bago na
The
Xbox?
design,
Yeah, the overall design. Xbox, the
Xbox.
Xbox box. The trash can. That's what they call it. That's what they call it.
Xbox S ba? Ah, no, that's the white. That's the one with the circle. Parang
The
speaker.
Ring of Doom. Ring of
Xbox Series X.
Yun. I like it.
Grabe rin yung gaming plan nila.
Yung PS5.
Ng Xbox. Daming free shit.
Yeah.
Doom.
I guess
they have
to compete
falling
talaga kasi.
behind eh.
Yeah, they are.
They really have to compete
So
kasi
they
talaga.
gotta, they have to.
It's
pump
so
up
funny
something.
and they bought Bethesda daw. So that
Tesla?
syempre Bethesda
Yeah,
Ah,
the
Tesla.
developers.
as in the developers, but then they're still gonna make games for PS5.
Team Bethesda. What?
What?
Why? That's weird.
I think it also goes like it was part of their timeline before pa, and they shouldn't break it now na kasi sayang yung pera nila if they cancel the stuff. But siguro after that, that's when Bethesda games are gonna be Xbox exclusive.
Exclusive.
Pero kahit na, that's like, what a gamble, man.
True.
What are their second games?
Bethesda?
Gears of War.
Yeah.
Wait, Bethesda, yeah.
Yeah.
Fallout.
Yeah, Skyrim.
Mm. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, they're pretty big naman talaga.
What else?
When if you own an
Dishonored?
Xbox?
No, I've never owned an Xbox. I was
Yeah,
really
I'm
a
a
Sony
PS
boy.
guy.
Actually, I don't know if I'm a PS guy or a Nintendo guy. They're both really big in my heart.
How about you,
Handheld,
Quinito?
I go Nintendo for sure. Not
If
PS
what?
Boy. If it's handheld, Game Boy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Game Boy SP. Ah, the best.
I'm a
Revolutionary shit.
PSP guy.
Yes, so
PSP. I'm
PSP.
I like
The
PSP.
games were so expensive kasi
yeah, that's
the
what's it called
UMD.
again? Yeah, UMD. Yeah.
I don't.
But
I didn't go UMD
sobrang
kasi
satisfying. Sobrang satisfying though yung when
when you
you
open it, yeah.
when you
open
yeah
and
yeah
click
yeah.
at him.
I
Yeah.
had one. As a gift.
Same. I had one lang.
And
Diba? You just
everything
have
was
one, and then everything is
Yar.
pirated.
Shimmy
Up.
Mickey Bears.
Joke lang, FBI man.
Oh, siya, PR.
We were just kidding around. Joking.
Sir,
We're just trying to be relatable.
Not
We're just
again.
trying to hook you, see if you're still listening. We know you are.
Yeah, but you know you are. You know.
PR gonna have a field day again.
How's your coffee, huh? See, I like you, huh? With your coffee and donuts, listening to us.
How's Martha? How's Martha?
It all came into plano, no? Alive.
But yeah. Pero may gano'n na naman sa DS eh.
And I never had DS though.
I liked it because you can literally put the DS in your pocket eh.
Well, you can do PSP naman if you got the slim.
Pero
The
nakalabas.
fancy.
Dude, you remember how the PSP fat really hurt your hands? If you played for a
You
long
hold it.
time.
Yeah.
That was wild. Because we had the slim and then I had a friend who had the fat. And then I would borrow his fat. And I said, why are my hands hurting so much?
Sobrang sarap ng feeling eh, no, nung may PSP. Like parang, oh,
Yeah.
I'm such a cool kid.
Yeah.
Bring it out during the Christmas party. That's rich kid right there.
I'm a rich kid. I got my PSP already. Tapos lahat meron, iba-ibang kulay. Tapos, pag naka-fat ka, parang,
Christmas
okay, sige, rich kid. Pero pag naka-slim ka, parang, oh, this guy, though.
This guy has class.
Alabo. Grabe yung, yung clout sa mga bata.
Pagandahan kayo ng team.
Yeah. Yung team. Tsaka yung
PSP
case,
teams.
kapag may case ka, kulay mo. No, yung sa inyo ba, ano
Wala.
school? Yung black? Or yung ano?
Yeah, always piano black, man. Gotta stay class.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gotta keep them all black.
Even like with the PlayStation. Pero PS3
PlayStation.
is when everything changed eh. Because you couldn't get pirated games anymore.
yeah.
PS2 you could, but PS3 talaga you couldn't. So that kind of changed.
Actually,
Changed the game.
you could still jailbreak pala on PS3.
I could, pero sketch eh.
Yeah, no, it's pretty secure. You just can't play online ever.
Oh yeah, online.
But then that was also the game changer of the PS3. Like,
Yeah, you
maayos
could
na
play
yung
online.
online.
And
Oh,
then
those were
everything
fun
changed. You had to
times.
get an HD TV to support the games. You're just gonna have
Oh,
the
this-
regular SD DVs.
Yeah. This Blu-ray pa came out.
Yeah, Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's
I have one Blu-ray DVD. Talladega Nights, Battle of the Ricky Bobby.
That's the perfect movie to have on Blu-ray, dude.
It came with the PS3.
Oh, eh? Solid
Yeah,
ah.
it was a bundle. We
What
bought
the
the
hell?
That's just
bundle.
strange.
Parang medyo
That's a
mala ang
strange
weed ng
bundle.
bundle
Oh,
na
ano
yun.
yung connection?
I don't know. They just gave it for free. Like those freebies they give.
Parang ano lang, parang
I like that. I like that.
yan na lang. Oh, parang before they ship it to you, parang, di ba dapat may kasamang ano to, Blu-ray na DVD? Oh, yan. Sige, okay na yan. And they included it out of nowhere.
Hey, I'm a Will Ferrell
Well,
fan, so
bet,
it worked out fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously it's not a cinematic masterpiece, but yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie, but
Labo.
yeah. You know what I realized then?
Ano?
What?
Sony is such a cool company talaga.
Yeah, dude.
They made the Walkman.
Yeah.
And then
I like how they didn't try to branch out too much and just focus on what they knew. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, they
What are
had
they
some
doing
ano
ba na?
naman.
Actually they did though.
They
They
tried
have
to
some-
stop.
the
The
phone.
phones.
Yeah, that's
Trash.
And no, they're still trying now. I just saw na they released a new version.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I
It's
guess
not- it's not
that
they're not perfect. Pero they know they
Ericsson.
know their strong suits.
Oh, that's an old ano to.
throwback. That's a
Throwback.
throwback term for you kids. Sony Ericsson. Look that up.
Yeah.
Goes
Not
goes
not
great with
Ericsson.
your goes great with your Globe.
Oh, okay. So kaya pala nagulat ako na sinabi ni Aiky na meron pa rin ngayon. Kasi hindi na nga pala Sony Ericsson yung pangalan.
Yeah,
pala
it's
yun. So isip ko parang
Xperia na.
meron pa rin mga Ericsson ngayon. Tapos, oh, that was before. Hindi na pala yun yung pangalan ngayon. Xperia na nga pala. Pero yung
Ah, yeah,
ano,
Sony
we have yung speakers nila. Yung Sony extra bass. So, like,
Really
cool
good?
yan. Yeah, it's really good. Maganda yung connection. Nice construction, very robust. Ganda ng sounds. It's cool kasi when you use it sa parang it's designed talaga for large spaces. Na if you use it
Surround
in a,
sound.
yeah, when you use it sa very small space, parang it's kind of
Too much?
overpowered. Yeah, parang hindi mo siya magamit ng full. Like it's too loud or it's too bassy. Is that the term? Parang masyado siyang
Yeah.
it's too much for an indoor. Pero when you use it to like halimbawa sa gym or like a very wide space,
It's great.
like all of a sudden it's sobrang good sound. Like you can when lalo na pero syempre not too much like open space like beach ganun. Bawa yung Manila Bay White Sand Beach. Medyo pangit. Pero if it has like one or two walls to bounce off to na ganong kalaking space, dude, ang ganda ng sound. It's really good. Parang it was really meant for large spaces.
Interesting.
Yeah. Tapos
Are they the best TVs, Sony?
Samsung.
Isn't it Samsung?
But
think
but they're the top two, no?
Yeah. Pero yung
Probably.
yung sa amin kasi it's not Samsung, but it's really nice. I just forgot what it is. I think it's Devant.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Maganda naman siya. Like, maganda yung interface. So far, di mo siya nasisira. Stuff. It's really nice. We're not selling. We're not yet sponsored.
Oh, not just
But,
sponsored.
yeah, for Samsung.
All opinions
Sony.
are our own.
Yeah. But hey, if like Sony or what do you call this? Samsung
Sony
or
PH.
Devant want to like sponsor us with anything, hit us up. We're open to that. Maybe, everything's valid. Can hook us up. Yun yung makulit, yung Samsung. How they branched out from what they were doing before to what they were doing now. That was
What were they doing about before?
uh,
Appliance lang talaga, no?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was like
appliances. They
washing
had it.
machines.
I
Parang
think
hindi natin
TV
sinasabi.
yata talaga eh. It's TV ata, diba? And they did computer components also, like the monitors and stuff. And they had laptops, I think, before.
I think, ang alam ko ano eh. Oh, okay.
But yeah, parang I remember being surprised na, huh? Samsung has a phone?
So I think
Oh,
they really
Samsung was
started
my
with,
phone kasi that's why I had a
It,
Samsung flip phone.
I think they started talaga with TVs.
Samsung means three oceans, if you guys didn't know pala. Or 13.
13 oceans?
Yeah. Or three. I'm not sure, but it's three. There's a three there. Oceans, yeah.
I like that. I like that, no?
There's a
Very,
tree there somewhere.
very, very definitive answer. Very definitive factual answer.
I mean,
Really sure about it.
It's in Korean. I don't know.
I mean, could have translated it. You were already there.
Oh, on the PC? No, I'm not on my PC right now.
Oh,
What?
never mind. I thought I heard something. Mabi.
Samsung.
Oh,
Samsung's the
yeah.
best Android phone, no? What's
Well, in my
or
experience,
name?
no.
No, it's Google. Google. What's that? Is it the Nexus?
Nexus ang puta. HTC.
Uy,
What's
grabe.
Google?
Those are the times.
Other more things that are reaching 10 years old plus.
May dream
Such
phone
nostalgia.
before talaga, BlackBerry.
Oh, dude.
Like, even the time na nag-start na yung mga
I've
smartphones and yung full screen phones, I was
Yeah.
really a BlackBerry fan. It's really sad,
Yung
man.
BlackBerry, dude.
I remember when they create, diba yung main thing na nasa yung trackball.
BBM. Oh.
Yeah.
Pero ako sa
BBM.
BBM. Tapos when they released the one na parang touchpad lang, it's like, what the fuck is this magic? Paano they do this? Parang,
Yeah.
Do you
parang
have
look pa
Paano
din.
nangyayari yun?
Yeah,
Paano
yeah.
nagagawa yun?
Did any of you guys have one?
And the shape is so nice rin eh.
I had one. Parang like a hand-me-down from my kuya. Pero it was a very short time lang. Pero I really liked it. Super. Parang, I don't know. Ang weird din eh, kasi nung bata pa lang ako. Siyempre, paano ba ako? Parang high school, like first year high school, ganyan. Tapos, di ba, Blackberries tend to be very, corporate looking. Kasi
Yeah,
it was
their
marketed
market.
to them naman talaga, di ba? Kaya ang weird sa akin, parang pag ganun yung phone, parang halata mong hindi akin. Halata mong binigay lang sa akin. Kasi hindi mo siya pambata. Pero I really liked it. As in,
Hand me down.
It was nice. It was
BlackBerry,
fun to use.
they're QWERTY, tapos yun nga yung nav key nila. As in, I really liked it. Tapos yung BBM. But, then, basta, nawala lang sila. So,
Actually, I have this weird memory from high school.
What?
Kasi, diba yun nga, sobrang uso yung BlackBerry before. And then there's this one guy na medyo cool kid siya.
Cool kid.
And then he had a BlackBerry daw. And then he sold it. And then he got a regular Nokia. And then, parang you know how in high school na, yun nga, everyone's just riding the wave. Or everyone's just trying to be,
Cool.
cool.
yeah, trying to fit in lang. But then this guy, he knew what he wanted. Like, parang like, fuck, I respect that, bro. And he tried the trend, but he didn't like it, so he just got rid of it. Hindi yung, you know how some people are like that na, yun nga,
would
they just still
stick to
continue,
it.
they just
dahil
still
lang-
continue to ride the wave.
You're gonna stick to it dahil yun yung in. Dahil yun yung uso.
So,
Yeah, true. Kahit ayaw mo naman talaga or hindi naman siya useful sa'yo masyado, ganyan. or you know that you want something else.
Better for yourself.
Yeah. Pero
Yeah.
since yun yung uso, ganyan.
Yeah, people fall for the hype too much talaga.
Yun yung
I think that
tinatry kong i-battle with Samsung. Kasi I had a bad experience with Samsung with all the parang bloatware and shit. Basta
yeah, that's true.
diba?
That's true.
That's one of their biggest issues. Like, other than yung exploding cell phones. Pero,
Oh shit.
yeah.
That's
Hindi naman,
also super old news.
There goes our
Remember about
How old are you?
5 years ago?
There goes the Samsung sponsorship.
pero yun nga,
Dude.
parang, I had a really bad experience with bloatwares and shit. Tapos parang medyo na-off na ako. Pero kasi, nung time na yun, parang, dude, pero bibili ba ako ng hindi Samsung? Ang ganda-ganda ng Samsung eh, ganyan. Pero,
There
based
weren't
on my
any
experience, diba,
options
hindi
rin,
naman
no?
talaga.
Before?
Yeah, yeah. Tapos, yun, parang I opted to just look for something na hindi Samsung. Just because of the ano. Tapos yun, na-discover ko na parang, you can live life without not having your phone as Samsung or as iPhone. Kasi ako, I didn't like iPhone or I didn't want iPhone kasi I didn't want to be one of the it crowd or parang masyadong mahal ganun. Pero I wanted Samsung. So parang what? It crowd din naman yun eh. Yun. Pero nung that time I tried to go out of yung mainstream and got can't remember what phone it is eh. Basta hindi Samsung or ano. Parang,
Damn.
dude, and like
Hipster rap.
HTC.
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 Parang ganun. Parang,
Ah,
what? Oh, it's ano.
Xiaomi's pretty
Asus.
good then, actually.
My phone was Asus. Wala.
Asus.
So,
My phone
Honestly,
is
for your
Go,
phone
go,
is
go.
what? No, I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
no,
for
no.
me when it comes to phone, like anything kind of works for me. Give me a phone, I'm fine.
Uh,
I don't really
You're
care
not,
about the
yeah,
brand.
gets. That's,
I'm ang tawag dito, particular lang with music. Kasi I'm a very music guy. So, pag di maganda yung sounds or like, walang jack, walang audio port,
3mm,
ehem,
Apple.
it's yeah. It's kinda not good for me. Pero ngayon naman di na problema yun kasi Bluetooth na lang lagi. So,
yeah, Bluetooth getting better.
yeah. That's true. So,
But yeah, I still want a jack though.
yeah. You still want that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, kasi, well, yung sa akin kasi yung speakers ko sa kwarto, jack pa rin yung gamit eh. So, it's kind of
You what?
problematic. My speakers at, like, in my room, jack pa rin yung
Ah.
gamit. So,
Yeah.
I can't play kapag walang port. That's why it's very important. Sound is life. Music is life.
But imagine, no, like, but you know how that also became a really big trend, yung when AirPods came out, and like
Yeah.
people would be like, "Oh, you're poor. I can't hear you with my AirPods." Gonna, diba? Like,
Joke lang naman.
yeah, I know. But then like,
Pero it stems from
No, but-
something true eh.
yeah, well, for one, it's because it's Apple, and they're like dumb expensive. Like they don't have no reason to be that expensive. But then yun nga, parang I feel like that's gonna be like to our kids. Oh, back in our day, we had 3mm jacks. Ganon. like yun nga, Bluetooth headphones or whatever the next generation wireless shit. Parang yun yung
Back then, we used cell phones. Not that augmented reality shit. That's for
not that
sissies.
thing attached to your veins.
Not that thing implanted in your eyes. That's for sissies. We used to walk around with our cell
Now,
phones.
diba? It's
We
like,
used to actually have to click point at something and click a button and then wait for it to come out on the screen to see a picture.
Ang weird, no? Parang,
think that, diba?
na-imagine ba talaga
Huh?
natin like 20 years from now? Mangyayari ba talaga yun?
It's happening now, dude.
Will we be alive? That is the
Yeah,
question.
Like
No, just kidding,
the
just kidding.
phone keypads. If you explain that to a kid right now, they wouldn't get it.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like telling them we used to click, press the number 6 3 times to
what?
get
What?
the letter N.
Ah,
Diba?
that format,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah, that'd be so
format.
funny.
We used to press the number 1 and 3 to get A. I don't know, is it A?
Two.
No, CDE. 2.
Two.
Yeah. That was wild. Texting
Yeah.
back then was wild. It was like you had to. It was a skill
Yeah,
talaga.
this is a skill,
You know,
yeah.
a weird skill,
Mabilisan pa.
that I developed, nasasayangan ako na hindi ko na siya magamit now. Did you guys have Engage at some point?
What's that?
And
Nokia
what?
Engage. Yung
No,
Nokia na
no.
phone. So,
Never heard of that.
What is that?
yung gaming phone ng
Nokia
Nokia.
and
Engage.
Is that like the one that looks like a Game Boy?
Oh,
Yes,
the side,
yes,
the
yes,
one the
yes,
side.
yes. Nakaside yung
Oh, I wanted this one. This
I
was
had that.
picture
That was my no, that wasn't my
So,
first
lit
phone.
gag.
I had that phone. The thing is, paano ba yun? Basta iba yung configuration ng keyboard niya, 'di ba? Or basta nasa side lang. So you can
Yeah.
only type
Use your thumb.
you can only use your right thumb. You can't use yung usual na parang dual wheeled left thumb right
Yeah.
thumb style. So you can only use the right. Pero you can use the nav key sa gilid. 'Di ba meron siya yung parang sa PS yung directional button sa left. You can use
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
para mas mapabilis yung input ng right in a way. So parang yung that hand fingers coordination para mag-text sa Engage. Yung tapos syempre sa umpisa aaralin mo pa, pero at some point yung sanay na ako to a point na kaya kong mag-text na hindi nakatingin sa screen. Sobrang na-amaze ako doon. Parang paano mo nagagawa to? Tapos then eventually hindi naman nag-pan out yung ganong style ng phones, 'di ba? So I had
Yeah.
that kind of skill that I never got to use again.
Wait, can I just
Dude,
bring that? Can I bring
go.
that up lang?
Ano
There
na?
were so many experimental phones.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
about
yeah.
I was just about to say that.
I
Dude,
watched it. I
There
watched
were
the YouTube.
There's so many. Like
Dude,
the one
like
that
remember
had
the
full
music one?
keyboard. Yeah, the one with the play and skip on the side, the Nokia
Yeah, like
one.
fuck, that was like innovation na back then, ah.
And then the sliding one, the like
Yeah, yeah.
not full 360. It just
It just-
Sidekick.
yeah, the sidekick. Dude,
It
there were
parang
Gago
so
kinda
yung-
goes
many
180.
phones.
Yung ano to, yung video cam na
Yeah,
cellphone.
yung may
Yeah,
parang
na
video
you
cam.
can it looks like
on
yeah,
the
tapos it looks like
screen.
you can make it look like a laptop na maliit.
Yeah.
Gago.
Phones like that, diba? It was a flip phone. On the front, it was a regular phone, but when you open it, there was a screen inside and a keyboard underneath.
Yeah.
That's dude, alam ko yung mga titles. That was 9500. Nokia 9500. Yung malaki,
There's so
yung
many
block
wild
phone.
phones, dude. Yeah, it was a block mismo. And then my dad kasi had like that. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you
Ako
put it
din,
in
my
his
dad din
pocket,
had it.
And you could see it.
It was a very daddy phone eh. You can do emails, you can do
Business.
Microsoft Excel. I think that was one of their selling point eh. Na you can do Microsoft Excel with the phone.
It was a business phone.
Benta. Ano ba yung mga weird? Pero yeah, my dream before was Sidekick. Yung cool kasi yung ginaganon. Parang
And then
ano,
stylus.
parang
What was the one in
spy.
stylus?
Don't remember having
I think
a
that was
Nokia. I don't think that was a thing.
parang pad yan eh, di ba? Yun yung name nun eh. That was the name of the trend, yung parang something pad. Tapos meron pa
Like
di ba yung parang square, parang rectangle siya, pero yung keypad niya bilog. So parang medyo
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
weird.
Dude.
Dude, look at all those
Yeah, I miss-
experimentations.
Nung
I miss
time na yun, di ba?
when
Parang like,
companies would experiment.
yeah, parang in a span of like a decade lang yun siguro, no? Ang daming
Or
styles ng phone na
yeah,
lumabas.
baka less na nga eh.
Pero now, like, wala. palaki lang ng palaki yung phone, palaki ng palaki yung screen. Parang wala masyadong
Apple
bago.
changed the game.
But
talaga.
have you guys seen the
Flip the Samsung?
LG?
Oh,
Yung
no, we
nagfo-flip.
looked at LG.
Yung parang Iron Man.
Yeah, yung parang crystal.
LG. Crystal.
LG. What's
Ay,
LG
what's
Wing. LG Wing.
Hindi, yung nagfi-flip yung screen.
Paside.
Ah.
Dude, it's so fucking cool.
But wasn't there a phone like that before?
What is it called?
LG Wing.
LG
Nah, it would
Wing.
flip like that also.
Really?
Yun.
No,
Yeah.
You probably saw it in Iron Man.
No. As in it, the same concept na the swing is like that,
I don't think so.
but the underneath is a keypad.
What I was talking about kanina, yung sidekick, it kind of looks the same. Yung kung paano nagfi-flip,
Yeah.
'di ba? Pero yung ganito, yung two screens, I don't think I've seen one like this. I'm waiting on I don't know if Nokia yon or Samsung. Yung nagpatent sila ng design, yung parang yung wrist strap sa Enchanted Kingdom, yung nagsasnap.
Yeah.
Yan.
Parang ganon. Parang ganon.
That's a phone?
Yeah, as a phone.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, they patented the design. Yung parang kasi Samsung ba yung nag-fold? Yung nagfo-fold
Yeah.
yung screen. Yun, 'di ba? So I think
Yeah.
Samsung yung kasi parang yun yung parang early steps or early phase into going into yung design na yun. So I guess Samsung patented the design. Pero dun siya nagsimula. Kasi 'di ba sa Samsung din yung hanggang side yung screen, ang tawag doon, yung naka-curve yung sa gilid. Yung ganun. So parang it started from there. And then foldable screens and then bendable screens. Oh, damn. What
You
an
think
arms
that's gonna pick
race.
up? I think
What?
it's gonna pick up. That's gonna pick up
Which one?
the bendable, full screen bendable, foldable.
I hope. I really like weird designs eh. Yung mga,
I really like the LG Wing. I think that's the next thing for me.
really.
Kasi so many use cases for that kind of orientation. For me,
Really?
Yeah.
Parang inisip ko parang what can it bring, what new can it bring into the table in terms of use other than the aesthetics? Kasi obviously I like how it looks. It's really cool. Tapos yung sa Iron Man idea pa nga. Pero in terms of use, like anong better? Like I still don't know. But that's
If you watch the video actually, may bibigay sila ng mga use cases and they're pretty impressive for me. And then yun nga, I think eventually more people would think of better use cases.
Yeah. But it's cool, man. Nakakamiss nga yung ganito nga. Yung nagbabago nga yung nagbabago yung design ng how the phone looks. Hindi lang yung all screen all day. Kasi
Yeah.
although ang astig pa rin like yung technological advancements ng mga bagay. Pero I kind of wanna see design pushed to the boundaries again, like how it was before nga. How it was when it was our time. Wow, grabe. Sobrang tanda na natin.
Yeah, dude. Wala eh.
Dude, you're almost
Pera
30.
lang eh. Puro pera lang eh.
God.
Damn. I feel like I'm gonna treat my 30s as if I was 20.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, people saying oh, do everything when you're 20, or shit like that. I feel like I'm gonna do that even more when I'm 30.
30 is your best time of your life. Eh.
Really? People say it's 20 to 30.
No.
Or
I heard it
Because 30
different
you
na.
have security na ata.
Oh, that too.
So you're kinda, but you're still young enough to.
Yeah, that their 30s kasi the problem with yung 20s is you're fresh of college. You don't really have that much money in you, but you don't know how to adult. You parang it's another thing to learn pa. So you have to learn how to adult and earn, but you have a lot of energy. So you
But
can,
yeah, exactly. I think you learn the most on your 20s to 30s. So like,
well, I guess it depends on how you see
yeah, I guess so.
yung
Yeah, true,
best
true.
years. Wala ko so far, I'm gonna say hopefully it's the 30s. Kasi if this
You
is
Ooh.
the
got 5
best
years
part of
left.
my life, fuck.
You got 5 years left. You're
Give me my
20.
money back, dude. If ito na yung best na yun, and then it's all downhill from there, what the fuck? It's not a very
Not
high hill.
downhill. I think it
Yeah,
gets less exciting.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I hope it's the 30s.
Do 30. Hey!
oh
What
god.
the fuck, man?
Why do you have to
Why?
ruin good things?
Why you gotta bring
You
it
said it,
there?
eh?
You always do that. Why you gotta make things bad?
Do 30.
Wait lang. Kasi for some reason, the first thing that came into my head was people who peak early in life.
As in like
Wait
high
lang.
school?
Yeah, mga
High
ganun.
school early?
Like
Yeah, or like, yeah.
face wise?
How, what?
What do you
What do
mean
you,
peaked? Like peaked?
As in best time of their life?
yeah, and then they never changed na. That's just who
Mm,
they are na for the rest of their life. Fuck, I'm trying to look for that. Yeah, actually, never mind. I can't find it na.
not Reddit thread.
I
No, no,
had
it's like from someone I know, and like, parang it was
yeah.
like
Oh yeah, I
when
remember.
when he or she commented, parang like, "Tangina, are we in high school?" Kasi he or she replied exactly how they would reply no high
In high
school.
school.
So like, uh, I feel bad for you.
Grabe naman.
You pity the fool.
Pity, pity.
Nakikringe ba kayo pag nakikita niyo yung sa Facebook memories? Ilalabas yung mga pinopost nyo before. Mga comments nyo before.
I didn't post that much.
Yeah, I didn't post
Well,
that much.
until now, I don't post.
Oh, okay. Such cool
Why?
kids.
What came up?
No, no, no. Not naman me. Hindi ko naman nire-regret yung high school life ko. Parang how weird I was before, it's the same as how I am now, and I'm proud of it. So, it's not me. I thought it was you. I thought you were like that.
Weird? Well, I'm weird, but I just don't post it.
No, I meant yung things you would have, yung when you see it now, you regret. Na parang, fuck, ganito ba ako dati? Ganun. So,
On
not that
social media, I don't really care anymore. It's out there. It's there forever. Might as well just live with it.
Yeah. I'm not that kind of guy na pag yung I do some tawag dito, hindi mas shameful, pero yung not really proud of it that happened before na document na sa social media. And then other people, diba, they try to hide it or like delete it. Ako hindi ako ganun. It's like, it's part of my pag nire-reshare ng mga tao, ganun, or pag binabump ng mga tao, parang, haha, tas tawa-tawa yung mga tao. Oh, okay, yeah, make fun, kasi it's really funny. It's weird now, pero dati naman di. And honestly, I'm not that ashamed of that part of me, kasi I'm weird and I'm proud. Weird and proud. That's a WAP. Weird and proud. It's a WAP. That's cool. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah. Ako, I I try not to bring it up na lang, but then if it comes up nga rin, I'll be like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I read this tweet before na it'd be crazy to explain to the younger generations how we used to post an entire album of our outings before on Facebook.
True.
Dude, it'd be hard to explain yung mga Picture City, na wallet size. Alam mo yun?
Yeah. Pinapa-develop.
Oo, parang,
Tapos,
What you do-
ilang copies pa yon para sa inyo?
oo.
Nyo.
Why'd you guys do that? Was it a special occasion? I don't know, we just went to the mall.
That one time we just went to the mall and we didn't buy anything. Pero
So we
said
just
parang,
took pictures.
we want to immortalize this event. Para namang may ginawa kayong cool.
Exactly. You know what I did? I just remembered it. Also another tangent. Me and my friend, kasi his brother daw, has a whole body picture of him in 1x1.
Oh,
What?
let's kind of have that.
So we did that. Yeah, and we did it also. It's pretty funny. I would do it again.
I had a prof in college na yun yung ni-require. 1x1.
Whole body?
Yeah. So
What a
we
guy.
did.
I would do that if I was a
I
Ang
friend.
would
weird,
sub-
ang weird.
I would submit.
Gago ako nga eh.
I
One by one of back of your head. Tang ina. Tapos,
Requirement.
oh, and kasama yung, syempre, kasama yung front. So, what he told us was, okay, put in the front of the card, in the front of the index card, that's where you put the front picture. And then the back is the back of your head. Like, bro!
Sabaw!
What's wrong with you?
Bored you have to be to do that, you know.
Pero
How
na-imagine,
bad
na-imagine
had
ko.
to have
You know how weird it is to take a picture?
the
Huh?
back of
The
your
back
head.
of your head.
Yeah.
You tell the guy, kuya.
Pwede
Sa
po ba
kabila rin.
nakatalikod?
God.
Pero naisip ko, as in, if you had it back to back, it would be super weird kasi mukha siyang augmented reality na card. Alam niyo?
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. I guess, yes.
Di ba? Parang pag
That would be
tinitignan mo,
cool,
parang wow! Ang cool
I swear,
nun.
man.
Damn.
Some people talaga, some people.
How crazy were the moments. So, damn, it's already 12:01. Another episode has been done. What's up?
Another day, another life.
Another day,
No sana,
another
no lie.
weekend. Oh.
Boy.
So, again, it's been another episode, fun-filled, I hope, for you guys as well. For us, the randomly asked questions. Again, we are your hosts. I am Rap Duran of UPD.
I'm Aiky.
Just Quinito. And we are randomly asked questions, here to give you all the randomness you need every week, daily dose, weekly dose, whatever. Have a happy weekend. Stay random. What up?
Have a good one. Happy birthday, Ryan. Love you.
No! He slipped it in!
I went there.
He went there! What a guy! For sure gonna clip that. For sure.